Hey everybody, it's SK again. Future SK, for slight clarification and reference. So this was from a stream I had done earlier, in which I had basically come back to do a little bit more Final Fantasy, but it'd been a while, settings got kind of messed up, and basically, long story short, this was my second or third attempt at streaming in the few days. The first attempt was with Garn Worldbreaker. It just did not end well. I ended up losing about 35 minutes of footage, so here I am on a second character, Casual Scum. I like the name, don't judge me. Trying to just do those handful of quests I missed recording. However, that attempt at the stream had some really weird issues, which you probably see me right now fiddling with, to try and get... It was having some weird frame rate drops, probably due to something with GPU load, yada yada yada, because Final Fantasy XIV is a very, very hungry hippo in terms of GPU load, apparently, especially when you're doing it at 4K. That sounded like an innuendo. But either way, this is just future SK telling you, like, hey, look, there's a quest between what you saw in the last episode and what we're doing right now. There's a little bit of text missing, but basically it's like, hey, thank you for saving the Cabbage Patch Kids. Go back to Minfilia so you can start the next quest. Cool, cool, awesome. Y'all have a good one. I had it like a mix between high and maximum. I originally had it on maximum way back in the olden days of yore, back when I was still playing 1080p, and I had absolutely no issues with it. Problem is, as you can see, like, it is Chop City. Because I had to go and look up CPU-Z, and apparently, or I had to go through, not CPU-Z, through GPU-Z, and apparently this thing is like 100% load somehow, I guess. Final Fantasy XIV is a chunky monkey in terms of what it wants. Like, this is maximum, right? And you're just like, okay, cool. I'm getting like 47 FPS in just nowhere. But if I move it to this, I get around 60 FPS. I think. Unless I just made it angry again. I hope I didn't make it angry again. Is it angry again because I'm streaming? I'll drop it to standard if I have to. Don't make me do it. I'll do it though. Because again, I could just turn off reshade and it would probably work fine, but you see the difference between these, right? I mean, maybe it's just a little bit of post-processing and all that kind of stuff, but god damn, it looks so good! I can't not do it. Okay, I just turned it off. Derp. Oh, it has FXAA on. I don't need that. I have a 4K freaking monitor. I don't need FXAA. What are you talking about, game? Cool. Alrighty. So, where the hell did I leave off? I think I was talking to Tataru, right? Oh no, I was talking to Tataru and then I went in I was supposed to go in here. Yeah. Not feeling good is a great time to do some troubleshooting, let me tell you. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. Oh boy, Alphanu, my favorite. I am given to understand that the matter of Ramuh has finally been resolved. Touch the boob plate. My peer resolve bespeaks a performance we cannot rightly claim, yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? You know, I hear that the voice acting for Final Fantasy XIV gets way better in Heavensward because they switched VA people. It would actually be kind of cool where if over the course of like the next expansion or so, they would actually go through and basically re-record A Realm Reborn with the new voice actors. I know that they can't, they cut out basically, they trimmed pretty much all the fat that they could with, I'm guessing, without completely ruining the rest of the story. So I'm guessing there's not really a way that they can, like, redo the starting experience to kind of get you to the good stuff faster, or kind of update it to where... Because, I mean, I know that they said that the A Realm Reborn storyline is by far the slowest paced, but also, given the fact that they did all this crap in 18 months, I think it was like 18 months, while also continuing to update Final Fantasy 1.0, it's pretty freaking impressive. But it would still be cool if they actually updated the old ARR things with the new voice actors to kind of make it a consistent experience, so to speak. Well enough. Vanquard is sparing no effort. They are many in one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. Ah, I have been meaning to ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I've scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't? Nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destinations remain the same. Destination remains the same. S's at the end are hard. Laurels. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust that Baldessian report will serve you well. Sheets of paper are often useful. I take it we can proceed as discussed? Proceed? Words are hard. Why do you ask? You just need my permission to ask. I can't words. This is not the day to be doing this, but god damn it. I want to stream. I want to stream. The people watching this on YouTube later, they're gonna be like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, no, there was like, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour between my last stream and this one, trying to troubleshoot why it was acting weird. It is good to see you again, Casual. Hello. Casual scum, my giant Roganin. I've been looking forward to congratulating you in your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. Truly, we are the Son of God. I don't know why, out of all the jokes that has ever been said in Roseanne, that is the one that sticks to me. Sticks to me, sticks with me. I don't know, man. With that, we can strike remove from the list. So who's next? The Hagen and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. I like how they're referring to this as like it's a weather report. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with Sylphs, they can leave them to their own devices. For a time, at least. For a time bears repeating, we can ill afford to fall complacent. As Yustola says. Or, excuse me, it is as Yustola says, unless we know, words? Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps its kobolds under constant observation. I'm about to sneeze and it's gonna be amazing! Oh, that was some good stuff right there. Ah, we shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have ever acted in recent times, we are left with... Gridania! No, I mean Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many realms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Old English is weird. Were he still with us, we should not have long wanted for a more practical solution. Wait. Practicable? Practicable?
Practicable. Practicable.
Practicable. Fuck it, it's practical. He's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? By one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all a moment's respite. You have earned it. Bow chicka bow wow. Sup? Is there something else? Wah 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 wah. Beg pardon, a man named UL'DAH sporting a red mask and robed in black? 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. Why did we not mention this when all the other people were there, though? We must take advantage of the powerful lull. Of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this UL'DAH. Learn all that we can of him, his designs. Blah, 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 blah. I dread to Eek! What? I'm gonna be honest, I've kind of forgotten this part of the story. Tataru! Hello? Oh, it's just the Cabbage Patch people. Why are you freaking out over a flying bag of cheddar? 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 Cabbage. Lettuce? Naming off random vegetables and other sundry items that you can or cannot eat raw? Sylvan Thanalin? At long last, this one finds the walking one. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Eorzea. This one becomes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Okie dokie then. Pleasure to meet you, Eorzea. Aw, we got Cabbage Patch Kids. Aw. Okay. Ooh. Whoops. Buttons are hard. Wait, is there anything up this way? I don't think I've ever actually walked up here before. Oh, cool. There's a vendor here. Powder. Ooh. Waking Sands orchestration roll, huh? I'll take that. I'd buy that for $1 or 5,000 gil. Hey! Hey, remember when WoW actually had the exact same thing as an orchestration roll and then they were just like, you know, never mind? It was attached to an unpopular feature that we added to the game, so we just ignored everything that was part of it, even the good stuff, except for the one thing that we disliked the most, which was actually the mission table. But we got rid of all the other stuff that might have actually been cool. Sorry! I'm not bitter at all. Not in the slightest, I promise you. Off, on, okay. I can't help it, it's too pretty. The pretty is too powerful. I guess I like shiny, it's fine. Yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged with the same steel as you, I'm afraid. It takes all kinds to make a family. It pleases me to know and to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascian spread. So can I ask a question? And I swear this is not intended to sound racist. This is genuine curiosity. Is it just a product of, like, Japanese storytelling that everything is super dramatic, like, all the time, and everything is very, very, like, ultra expository? Or is that just a product of JRPGs? Or is that... I don't think that's how the general Japanese people are in society, right? They're typically, like, ultra... keep a happy smile, paint a happy smile on their face sort of thing, and just be the good little worker bee that society expects of you, which is why I'm also assuming that there's such a high suicide rate in Japan sort of thing. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't dislike the text here. It's just, you know when people say think something goes anime because it's talking about being, like, super over the top? Is this sort of, like, the whole Japanese nature to be very, like, reserved and very... You know, you do your part, you act your particular role, and then you can't really be who you are for a lot of your day sort of thing. Is that why everything is so, like, expository and over the top in anime? Is that how that sort of, like, expresses itself? I mean, legitimately, that is a legitimate question. I'm genuinely curious. Because, admittedly, I haven't really seen a whole lot of, you know, like, Russian dramas or Latin dramas or whatever, so I don't know if this is... I mean, okay, American's the same shit. Never mind. Just fuck it, never mind. You know what? Just forget I asked. Carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a deep sense of foreboding. Bowden? Back from the wood, yo. Okay. But legitimately, I kind of don't remember what happens after this. I think it's Alamigo, but I don't remember anymore. It's been a hot minute since I've actually replayed this. I'm afraid there's no rest for the weary. Wait, what? No rest for the weary. We must delve further into the motivations of the mass man. I really should not be playing this right now. My brain is fried. I shouldn't be streaming, but goddamn it, I want to stream for once. Ascian known as UL'DAH. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound to dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these buildings... Excuse me, if these buildings? Alright. Okay. If these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be the reality, we will do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effort... Excuse me, to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in UL'DAH to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, don't forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe. Casual. And just nod. Yoop. Okay. Oh. There it is. UL'DAH. UL'DAH, thank you. I'm also gonna be real, I have absolutely no idea how to actually play a summoner. It's been a while, is basically what I'm trying to say here. It's been a minute. And the whatever the fuck I'm getting over strep, sinus infection, whatever the crap this actually is probably not putting me in like the most visually? No. My brain don't work so good right now, is basically what I'm getting out of this. Masked Man? Oh, you came on behalf of the Signs, of course. Yes, we're already related to Lady Minphilly. There's been a sighting of this rogue near about Eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when you alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died only 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kikarin. Fate can be a cruel mistress. Do not be quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folks are always coming and going, and some among them may have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse to speak with a merchant named Baru. The fellow always starved for customers, so no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin in the mind to spend it. Sounds like Baru actually, I don't know if it's... Does that guy owe money to Baru, I wonder? It makes me wonder. Oh, whoa, whoa, it makes me wonder. I don't want to turn off Reshade Mom. It makes the pretty. Do I have a... Yes, I do. Eastern Thanalan it is. Okie dokie. So, I think I'd mentioned before, I had actually tried to stream a couple of days ago on the character I'm supposed to normally play with on here. But it ended poorly, let's just put it that way. No. No. Maybe? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I ever realized that bridge existed. That's probably not a good sign. That's not... There's auto-run. Look, it's been a while, okay? I am absolutely going in the wrong direction. Cool. Well, guess I'm going in the right direction now. Okay, cool. Wow, Reshade uses a lot of resources, doesn't it? That is very unfortunate, because I love the pretty. Pretty is love, pretty is life. It's good enough. I'm sure y'all can figure it out. But that is freaking awesome looking! God, I forgot how good this game looks. I feel really bad for this Chocobo, though. It is stressing so hard trying to run me around. It's like, oh, sweet Jesus. The rogue didn't snap in my neck. Load it, load it. Load it, load it. Man. Okay. That's not the person I wanted to talk to. Hold up. Yo, hee hee. Welcome to Highbridge Adventure. Whatever you seek, I, Baru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? Not sure if I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of my many rumors that I'd heard. Excuse me, many rumors that I'd heard. You linger a while, maybe happy you learn a thing or two, eh? Well, I do intend to linger for a while. That person is in a maid outfit. I'm not going to question it.
When the Order of UL'DAH began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the nigh-endless beastman raids, folk are too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin in a struggling merchant? The masked man? Bah, I'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know him, go ask the other merchants. Ass basket. So is it me or all Lalafell's kind of dicks? Are they all assholes in this game? Because that's the vibe I'm getting. I've heard tell of the Masked Devil seems to be appearing not only around Highbridge, but also around Thanalan too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me that he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little known about him otherwise. Coolness. Okay. Oh, what's down here? I've never actually gone down here before. Oh, you can't go down here. Okay. Oh, there's just nothing there. What is that city? The fuck is that? Wait, hold up. Get off there. Let me zoom all the way in, you fuck. There we go. Hold up. What the hell is that? What is this? I want to see that. I want to go here. Can I go there? It's just a ruined city built into the side of a cliff. You know anything about this? Fine. I'll have to learn it later. I'm on a giant ocean. A flying... I wanted to say sea turtle. That's not at all a sea turtle. What would this be? What is this called? What the hell am I riding anyway? Now the tale of a masked man? I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. Said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. And that's all I can say, little though it is. Okie dokie. I'm gonna bring out Ifrit, because I can. Hey, Mr. Merchant Man. Have you seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth since all the Kikrin raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. And then Hehebar was gonna be like, see bitch, I told you. Ain't nobody seen anything, now buy my shit. I mean, it's a beautiful tourist destination though. You know, if it weren't for risk of immediate and violent death, I'm sure it'd be a great place to go. Oh, I'm sorry, Fat Chocobo, you just jumped off that cliff. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier, it's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Kikrin raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise I'll keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Wah, 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 wah. I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out for evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over the Thal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there and found a masked man. You're a masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Kikrin appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this molding coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It would be dangerous, I shan't doubt, but you've proven yourself. More than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think? That sounds some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well, worth all the lingering about you were doing, wouldn't you say? That's basically a really polite way of saying, like, GTFO, you're not buying anything. No loitering. Taps the sign, no shirt, no shoes, no service. This game is actually gorgeous, though. I mean, legitimately. I mean, right now I actually have it set to standard desktop, which is basically, I think,
one step above the lowest, and that's just because for whatever reason, and it's not for whatever reason, like if I were to turn off reshade, I don't know why I keep going over this. If I were to go over reshade, I could get away with high desktop without much of an issue. And that's probably why the last time I did this, there was like 0 issue. Because I turned off FXAA. I probably used the normal shaders. And I probably dropped this down to like 4 or whatever. And at that point, it's perfectly fine. But reshade is beautiful. It kind of eats up the it eats up the settings a little bit though, which is unfortunate because I love me some reshade. Oh, turn off the dirt texture for starters. Does that make a difference? It does not. Okay. And the sad thing is, like, I can get it set to 60 FPS if I have it set to the, set to OBS. Then it's perfectly fine. But that also means that I can't type anything. Yeah. Excuse me? No. There you go. Corpse Brigade Foot Soldier. What the hell is that? Oh. Damn, Mr. Ifrit. I got my baby Ifrit out. Yeah, so when OBS is on the main screen, oh my god, look at this man. Look at this absolute pimp. Oh my god, the sitting animation is amazing. I love this game. It is amazing. The only sucky thing about having OBS the way that I have it, or having OBS as the main window, is that unfortunately, well, basically, I can't actually interact, so I can't type anything or anything like that. So, I like how it says level question mark for Ifrit. Whereas if I do... Whoops. You know... My Carbies are both level 32, whereas Ifrit is just like, he's fucking... Oh, he is a question mark this time around. Okay. That's fair. Because before it said he was like question mark, and I'm like, that's... Oh, that's because he's dismissed. Okay. I told you I never played a summoner, so... Okay, that's sensible. Sense has been made. I was going to say or do something before I got distracted by him. What the hell was I going to do? Balls. I genuinely don't remember. Hopefully it wasn't important. Oh! I remember now, and hopefully I don't break something, because in my attempts to fix the little weird lag issue I was having before... Oh, don't break. Don't break. Do not break. Please do not break. Display. Override. Refresh rate. I'm just going to put it in 20s. So hopefully it's less likely to freak the fuck out. 80? Okay. There we go. Back so soon? Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? This scroll, it bears a prayer to Rhalgr, the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Rhalgr is the garden deity of Alamigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last guild that your assailant was Alamigan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Nope, I got greater shit afoot. The Alamigan bandit you ran in had a run-in that's somehow connected with your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head towards Little Alamigo over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favored destination. Is the favored destination of those refugees who couldn't.
well, adapt to life in UL'DAH. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much of help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who has, relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira. Hihira, sure. And it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it, then. I'd hoped you would linger a little while. Call some fiends, spend some coin, what have you. But something tells me you're destined for greater things. Whatever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Aw, how adorable. The asshole Taru was like, you know what? You're down for better things? I mean, I'm probably down for better things. But this game is awesome. And for the record, I got all of this on this character because, well, I had to get this for Summoner, I think. I had to come down here to get the Summoner and Astrologian quests. But I love the visuals in this game. It's so good. Everything is so high fantasy, but it's not completely batshit crazy. But then again, I guess I'm kind of an easy mark. Yes, I know I just walked past my quest giver. But I think I tend to be an easy mark when it comes to pretty much any visuals in an MMO. You know, I loved Final Fantasy XI's visuals, even though they're dated, just because they had a... You know, they're just alien worlds, basically, that you can go through and search. By the way, as another tidbit, so the Final Fantasy XI one is probably going to be on permanent hiatus, simply because right now I can't afford to have another MMO, even though it's probably like 14, 15 bucks or something like that. I kind of need to make sure I'm saving my money where possible. And moreover, I just don't have the time to play a second MMO to try and go through. Even though the story seems really cool, like, it's a time commitment I'm not going to be able to do right now. And I'm definitely not going to be able to stream it, so that ain't happening. Okay, Hihira. Why, yes. Hibara is my father. He said, what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that... Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with my family matters. But I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man. I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells. One of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundabald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. Sup, Gundabald? I can take you in a fight. We cool? Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer to the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Well, that's one of the most depressing quests ever. He's just like, no, I'm not helping you. Quest complete! I got a fucking level for that. That's amazing. That should not have happened like that. Okay, let's see. I think this is where my other character left off. Hang on a sec. As I mentioned, I was trying to do this beforehand a few days ago, and the stream just didn't go through, and the recording was an absolute mess. I mean, if you think this is bad, that was a special level of suck. I actually deleted and I was just like, fuck it. I'll just level up on another character. I'll just get up to that point on another character and start over, because, like, I can't put this recording out in that state. So how y'all doing today? Y'all doing okay? Having a good time? Having a grand old time and all that stuff? I hope so. While I wait in a queue for my actual sort of Let's Play character of Garin Worldbreaker instead of my amazing Rogadin by the name of Casual Scum. I also never actually did the Lancer quest for this guy yet. I haven't done the Dragoon quest for him yet. I'll have to do that at some point. Oh no, I did do this. Look, long story short, I think Gilzabert, okay, so basically I was like, hey, yo, I need some help here. And he was probably just like, hey, he hates everybody, you gotta prove your worth. So hey, can you give tea to the lookouts here, I think.
Gilsbert of the Immortal Flames believes that one of his lookouts may have seen the man you seek. That they might be forthcoming. He provides you with cups of sweet Thanalan tea to distribute among his men at the outpost to the south. Okay, so sure. The cutscene can't be that important. At least I sincerely hope not. If it is that important, I will go back and edit that shit in for YouTube or something. I don't even care. So let's see. This game is gorgeous. And bear in mind, again, I'm on high laptop settings. Never mind. Never mind. I'm on high laptop settings. That's okay. Okay. Which, by the way, I think is like medium settings or something like that. Oh, wait. Actually, hang on a sec. No. I need to stop fiddling with this shit. That should give me a little bit more FPSs per second. Yes, I know what that sounded like. It was intentional. Where's my dude at? Hey. Hey, short round, where you at? Oh, there you are. What's up? Who the hell's are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. What's up? I should consider it. My thanks, friend. What's that? A masked villain? Hiding among the refugees, like as not. The compatriots live here go about as though we're dead on their feet. It's near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. Oh, that's welcoming. Good thing to hear. It's like, I don't know, they're all fucking crazy. I don't care. I'm just here doing what I'm being told to do. I'm getting paid. By the way, giant angry catman look amazing in plate. You there. You a Malja? No? Then carry on. Ah, the sophisticated aroma has been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanalan. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care, unless he's got dark, scaly skin, stands 10 films tall, and has the face of a lizard that I don't give a mummer's fart. I mean, I can appreciate his honesty, I guess. Whoop. Whoop. I said whoop. Shoot, shoot, don't bother me if the Eorzea overrun us. I'm blaming you. Blame the tea, bitch. Me, you shouldn't have. Sorry, a suspicious masked man. And as a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone flitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, what with the mask and the robe, but assuming it was a he was talking to some Alamegans. I assumed he was one of them. Oh boy. I'm riding the giant flying ocean lizard or something. Some odd ocean whale. What is this called? Hold up. Sildra. Legends say there was once a kindly sea dragon who befriended a pirate and that their friendship knew no bounds. This is not that sea dragon. However, with a little time and caring, who's to say that a similar relationship cannot be forged? Sea dragons have no relation to actual dragons. I love this game. I love it so much. It makes me smile. I can appreciate the fact that, for what I was saying before, that it seemed that a lot of JRPGs and a lot of sort of like anime and Japanese media and all that kind of stuff has a tendency towards basically taking itself way too fucking seriously. I appreciate the fact that it really tries to lighten up with some humor. I love that stuff. Even super serious stories need a little bit of comedy or relief to break the tension, if for nothing else than to just give the viewer, player, reader, whatever, a little bit of breathing room to make the hits hit harder. You know what I'm saying? I'm also going to sound like a 70-year-old chain smoker probably for the remainder of this stream, so I am sorry, but them's the berries. Ah, you're back. So did my lookouts have aught to share with you? Doesn't seem like much to go by. If you're to get any further investigation, seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Alamegans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. So I see. So you're determined to press on with your investigation? Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far with the Alamegans' trust. And the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coined as a talking in UL'DAH, but the Alamegans are bound by something far stronger, if not as intangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Gunball belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you may as well start by asking them. Oh, that's Minfilia time, huh? Okay, that's fair. Well, you know what? Since I'm there, let me go ahead and, let me return to Gridania and get my, Get my Dragoon quest. I did not realize I was still a Lancer. Again, it's been a hot minute. Lancer... I don't even know what quest I'm on, to be honest with you. Proof of Might. I don't know if that's level 25 or even level 20. What's up? Wow, 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 wow. God, I love the visuals in this game. Just the... Like, listen to this. Never mind the flickering shadows. But... just the immersion of it. Just the clinking of the metal. The sound of walking on wood. The... seeing the guys, you know, seeing these NPCs doing cool animations and just looking cool, basically. God, this game is good. Also, I am a giant angry motherfucking cat man. Look at that shit. Fear me. Yeah, right? See? That's right, girl. You strike a pose. Oh, this is the level 30 quest. Alrighty, baller. Ah, Garin. Ever a sight for sore eyes. While you return, I take it you are ready for the final trial. Very well, let us... Guildmaster Yuane! You were wounded. What has happened? We were attacked, sir, by a Duskrite Lancer. As we trained in the forest. He was impossibly strong. A demon. He kept screaming about teaching us true courage. No, not him. Nalfalke. We were in the northwest corner of the central shroud when it happened. I was able to get away, but the others... You must help the others. Urgh. Be strong, man. I am sorry, Garin. The trial must wait. Pray make haste to the central shroud and help your comrades. And Garin, should Falke force your hand, do what must be done. I'll speed you on your way. Hell yes! I actually don't remember a whole lot about this quest, but I remember it being awesome. And I remember it actually touched on themes of racism, which is something that I honestly did not expect to show up in a game like this. But I love it. I love the fact that it's sort of like, hey, surprise! Oh, wait. Hold up. Do-do-do-doot. Do-do-do-doot. Hold up. There is another exit in Gridania that I think I have access to now that I'm level 30, I think. Yeah, White Wolf Gate. Good adventure is hard to find. I think I literally just have to run over there and talk to them. Is how that ends up working. I think. There's gonna be a little bit of chug-a-lug, I'm sorry. There we go. Words gonna express how sad it makes me that I have to turn off reshade sometimes in big areas because it's just... my GPU gets too mad. But it's so pretty, though. It's so gorgeous. But maybe it's just because I'm also recording and streaming at the same time. I imagine that... I wonder, if I wasn't recording, would the stream be fine? Really? Bah? Oh, do I need to have the job quest? Really? Man. Fine. Fine, I'll go the normal pleb way. Y'all suck. Just saying. I swear I thought White Wolf Gate was specifically for when you hit level 30, but I guess you have to have the job quest unlocked. This game is gorgeous. I should be having some sort of witty commentary, but I'm really just kind of letting myself get immersed into the visualnessism. But here, let me show you for how beautiful this... That's not the right thing. This is gonna run like 3-day unwashed ass. I apologize, but like take a second and just appreciate, even as a still. just how gorgeous this is. I love my giant angry cat, man. Though admittedly, it doesn't really seem to be all that much different as a high laptop versus the maximum. I have no idea why that's flickering. Oh! Shit's oh, 3D objects are moving! Hey guys, did you know that when 3D objects move, their shadows move too? It's amazing how things work in the world, right? Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na, mount time. Ah, yes, my behemoth. I was going to say my behemoth kitty, but this is not a cat. This is a chocobo. Chocobos are not cats. Pigs go moo. Cows go quack. And other sundry information. Yep, there we go. So I need to go up and... it still hasn't really... But... Oh, that's right. Wah-ba-ba-ba-bam. It's amazing how much FXAA can actually impact performance in the strictest sense of the word. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So, Sorrel Haven we go. Time to talk to Mr. Falke and lay the smacketh down, as one is wont to do. Excuse me? Oh, that's right, because everything here's... Oh, that's right, everything is level 30 here. Right. Oh yeah, I'm fighting things that are actually relatively high at the same level as me. Oh yeah. What is that like? Oh. Can I jump up? Daddy Mac will make it? Let me up. There we go. Ha! I knew it was possible. Oh, Scarred Lance. At first I thought it said Scared Lance and was very confused. Proof of might. Alrighty, let's go! Help, for the love of the 12, help me! That is unfortunate. Hey, y'all need to stop being assholes. Y'all need to back up off my Cheerios. Oh. I would have you know that I graduated top of my class, something 300 confirmed kills, and I am shoving a giant Lancer rod directly up the bumhole, my dude. So, what the hell am I saying? I need to just... Streaming was a mistake. The internet was a mistake, but... That animation is so cool! God damn, I love this game! It's the little things in life. Oh, hey! Stop attacking the dude who's been... Oh, he's been hogtied. Okay, well that suddenly explains a lot more stuff. Okay. I just thought he was, you know, hurt or something like that. My life, friend, another breath and I would have become worm fodder. A Duskrite Lancer unleashed the fiends upon us, claiming it with temporary courage. You should have seen the look in his eyes when he said it, mad bastard. Where is he now? I think he headed off towards the North Shroud. Maybe in the direction of the Fallgord float? Fallgord? Fallgord, sure. Fallgord float? I can't say for sure. I was concentrating on the scale skin at the time. If it's a reckoning you seek, you would like to be disappointed. Those of us who managed to outrun the worms will have already alerted the whalers. I dare say the Duskrite is being held at spear point as we speak, begging for his worthless life as a puddle... Oh, God, begging for his worthless life in a puddle of his own piss! Serves the bastard right and all. Okay, I suddenly don't feel so bad about talking about, like, shoving a Lancer pole up a scale thingy's patoot. Suddenly don't feel so bad. But I don't think it's going to be that easy, yeah? So, North Shroud. Okay, there's going to be nothing more awesome than rolling up to battle, mano a mano, duel to the death, riding on the back of a giant-ass chocobo. That is continuing its ever-present run towards whatever, being baited by a freaking cabbage. No, it's not a cabbage. What is it? Gishel green? What the hell is that word? Basically the chocobo catnip, yeah? I'm feeding this thing chocobo catnip to keep running. I love it. Everything about this game is amazing and I adore it. Strictly speaking, I know the game has, shall we say, flaws, and the very least. But let me enjoy the high of playing a game that's fun. And I say this as somebody who still, generally speaking, finds WoW pretty enjoyable. I don't do endgame, so I basically ignore all of the stupid bullshit they're doing with that, because I learned years ago that there's just literally no point. There's no point. Just straight up, there is no point to going through the endgame gear grind of WoW, because they have already made it to the point where it's going to be completely invalidated. There's no sense of progression. You're just playing the singular patch versus the where the fuck am I going? Every damn time. I don't know how many times I've done this quest in the last like 3 or 4 years, and every freaking time I always think it's towards the top and not the bottom. Alrighty. Meet your death on the back of a giant chocobo. Let's go. What kept you? Helping your comrades, you say? Fool. You wasted your pity on false friends. It is only a matter of time before they betray you. I, just like those wretches who saw me imprisoned and exiled. I was once an upright citizen of Gridania, and a man of the Lancers Guild, yet life was not easy. For want of the coin to obtain the barest necessities, I conspired with my closest comrades to steal from the guild's coffers. The theft soon came to light, and though there were no suspects, it was clear that the deed had been perpetrated by someone within the ranks. An air of suspicion hung heavy over the guild from that day forth, until at last, unable to bear the guilt, I convinced my accomplices to join me in confessing. Only for them to bite their craven tongues after I stepped forward and admitted my part to the crime. And so it was I alone that took the blame. Of course it was the Duskgrade, everyone said. Was there ever any doubt? It all made perfect sense. And there's the racism. Despite my heartfelt pleas, my so-called friends denied any involvement. Instead, they call me vulgar names that I do not care to repeat. Can you imagine the shock and anguish I felt at their betrayal? Would I had the strength to force the truth out of those traitors? Would that I had the courage to escape my dungeon cell, even if it meant taking some hapless guard's life. Driven by vengeance and no small amount of self-loathing, I resolved to forge my courage anew. I strode into the layers of ravenous fiends while drenched in blood. I put their helpless offspring to the spear that I might face the unbridled fury of their kin. Bitch, you crazy. Part of me kind of feels bad for him, though. But bitch be crazy. For my efforts, I've acquired the ultimate courage. A courage forward amidst danger and tempered by rage. I'm pretty sure that's not how courage works. I fear nothing. I'm the greatest lancer that has ever lived. Pretty sure that's definitely not the case. Also, best fucking song in the game. Best song in the game. Okay of the Mist. I really want to turn this up. Alright, fool. You are the sole lancer worthy of the name. By defeating you, I will prove my courage. Again, pretty sure that's not how this works. God, I love that ability? Animation? I couldn't get the word out. Oh god, call. Okay, that was fun. I almost walked off the cliff, too. I'm actually kind of curious if you can walk off the cliff, and it would be hilarious, but I would rather not find out. Okay, asshole, you need to... Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here, boy. Oh, really? That's right, you asshole. You too call ads. You dick. That's fine. I can make it work. I can survive some shit. Oh, fuck off. Oh, shit. I'm about to run out of my, buff juice. I almost said boon juice. Also, I just said buff juice. What? By the way, this fight is fucking amazing. I love this game. I don't even care if you hit me. Go right ahead, buddy. You gon' die! Get fucked! Possible. You're a loony. My courage is absolute. Yeah, I already almost did that, buddy. You may want to not. No, come no closer. Well, peace out. Kind of feel bad for him, gonna be honest with you. I mean, he was a dick and he got what he deserved. Having said that, like, still kind of feel bad. You know. Pity the assholes of the world. Because they don't understand how to not be an asshole. You know, who wants to live like that? Okay, so. Back to good old Gridanier. So I can prove my worth as a Lancer. Excuse me? Did you just snipe my shit, good sir? I will have you know that I just took out the greatest Lancer who has ever lived, apparently. You know, patent pending. There we go. Not the button I wanted to press, but okay. Oh, it's been a minute since I've said that phrase, hasn't it? Okay. Okay, back to Eorzea. Lancers Guild ahoy! Alright, my dude. Yoop. So I'm guessing that glamour is the true endgame here? Is it like WoW? So Volkay is no more. His was a tragic tale, and one that might have been so different. Had fate not dealt him such a cruel hand, he could have well commanded a place of honor within these halls. It avails us not to dwell upon what might have been. It is enough that you are still with us. Lest you wonder about your final trial, there will be none. I have seen all I need to see. You have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that yours is a genuine courage. In recognition of this, I shall pass you into the Secrets of Lancer's Charge, one of the most potent abilities in our arsenal. You are a Lancer of your own right now. There's not more I can teach you. From here onwards, it is up to you to seek out challenges that will make you grow. Like attracts light, and the strong are drawn to strength. Just as I once knew for certain that I was destined to face the Lord of the Bramble Patch, so too will you find or be found by an adversary of equal worth. None can say what fate will bring, but armed with your courage, there is naught you need to fear. Keep close to your heart the lessons you have learned here, and go forth to blaze a new trail with spear in hand. Fuck yeah, buddy. Bow, 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 I got a spear. Lance charge. Yeah. It looks like a blood spatter, though. This one time at level 30? I like it. I like it. I appreciate it. Thank you, game. So, what does that ability do?